Hello and welcome, Gilly Kube here. Thought I'd try something different today. Again, I have done this in past, working with modelling paste lots of times. I'm just doing it on a smaller canvas to give you the gist, the ideas, and then work on from there. So at this moment I just used, as you see, that was soft modelling paste. But I'm getting the idea that maybe I could get a great big tub from my local hardware of the same sort of stuff, slurry for walls, and use that on a big canvas, because I was just thinking if I really wanted to try this on a nice big canvas for a really standout classic kind of wall art, I'd have to use so many of those tubs, because they don't come sort of any more than 500 mils in a tub. So that's just an idea. So I will definitely work that one out if I can get some big tubs of this stuff to do on a big wall art. So at first I'm just put a nice layer and straightening it out, or leveling it out, just using that offset spatula, which is actually a cake icing spatula, so perfect for doing something that's almost like cake icing. Now I'm using my it's, what do they call them, a scraper, paint scraper, to do some little like what do they call, windmill effects. So as you see, I'm just using the scraper to create those texture in the paste. So I'm just wiping off the excess and carry on to the next one. But really loving the results of this, and just so excited to think I want to try it on a huge big board. So I definitely must have a trip to my local hardware this weekend and see if I can get a big tub of the slurry to put on a large surface, because this is fun and it's really adds a lot of depth. And they're pretty expensive to buy in my area, these wall arts that are textured with abstract look on them. So it was fun to do. It's something different than your acrylic pouring, and so I definitely want to put more more different DIY projects, DIY art projects on my channel, I think, in future. It's just always good to diversify and branch out, I guess, and I was really enjoying these. So just trying to keep saving every little bit that I pull off, and then obviously when you've done your design, just move it to the side and go on to the next one if you do, or you have to leave it to dry. We'll leave this to dry overnight. Just finishing off around the edges and any little details you want to put in. I think the kind of middle needs a little bit of something, so might even use a skewer and poke some of the texture paste in the middle. But I think that one's absolutely fine. Once it's going to be dry, and then go to the next stage. So stay with me and I'll show you what we do. Okie doke. On with the next one. I'm trying just modelling paste, not the soft modelling paste. So we'll try this one now in a different style. It is quite fun working with the different mediums. It's, really gets your creative juices going. Now what I noticed with this one, it is definitely thicker, harder to spread. So the soft paste is probably the nicest and easiest to work with, but somebody did tell me you could put a couple of drops of washing up liquid in it and stir it in, and it makes it nice and soft and pliable. But as I've said before, I'm going to actually try the wall plaster they use for walls, because you can get great big next stage. I'm just getting that spatula. Economical prices. So if I wanted to do
the nice
really
flat
nice
edge
big
to create
wall covering,
my
then
pattern in the texture.
Go. So I'm just spreading this in like as though you're icing a cake.
Pattern I thought
I'd create in this one. So I mean, if you think of something different, yeah, you can let me know or give it a go yourself. But it's quite good trying to think of things to do in the texture, and I'll definitely explore this more because it's yeah, really nice, easy, and something different to get the old mind, the brain cells working. So as you can see, I'm doing this kind of star effect just to keep going out in every single one. And I know that this will look nice. Actually, these, when they're done on huge pieces of canvas or board, just in this very simple and left white, actually look really nice on a dark coloured wall. But anyway, I of course won't leave it white. It's perfectly fine to do so, but I just want to go the next step with this one. So just using that bit of scrunched up saran wrap or cling wrap as they call it here in Australia, just to add a bit of texture in the centre. I mean, that actual look would be quite nice even all over the texture, I reckon. Then I'm just doing some lines on the inside of my kind of starburst or whatever you want it to be. Just let your imagination go crazy. So there you go. I have just got to leave it to dry now along with the other one. So that's a really interesting pattern, and that one. So I'll leave them to dry overnight and I will be back, but I'll just show you a picture of them singularly and how sort of textured they look, which they look absolutely fine like that. And some people love this kind of thing, just raw kind of look to it. So that was them raw, and now I'll go on to the next stage of what I'm going to do with these particular ones. So as you see now, I've left them 24 hours and they're all dry. So you could very well leave them like this. They still give a lovely textured effect and perfectly fine as they are. But if you want to take it next level, you just go on like I did. I'm pointing there to the middle because I kind of used a little bit of scrunched up plastic to rough the middle up so it didn't look so bland. And I could definitely, I mean, the options are so many, but they certainly would look fantastic in really nice big wall deco art decorations. So yeah, I'm just using a gold spray. You could very well just paint this with your acrylic paint. I've got a respirator mask on and I've got the fan going and all my doors open because spraying can be very not good for your lungs. So please use all protection. So as you see, I'm just using the spray paint and going over it, and got a few little ideas I do want to do with this, so just watch on. Little blue in the centre, I thought. There goes quite nicely. It probably looked more richer and upmarket if you just leave it the one colour, either silver or gold, I guess. So, but you know, I'm always in for a bit of colour, that's for sure. So the next one, I think I'll spray it silver and not gold. So move that one out. And the next one over. So I did make sure that I hadn't got the dogs anywhere with me in the studio while I did this. But they seem to know better and take off when I'm doing any spray painting. So this one come out really nice because it really gave a metal effect to the whole canvas. So I thought this was a huge canvas. It's still very, very nice. And how easy was it to create these lovely shapes. I'm going to put a little bit of black glitter in there. I'm not sure if I should have done this bit, but I did anyway. Just giving it a fluff over with my fan brush just to even out that black glitter. It does kind of give it a real metal effect, so it actually was really nice and give it some depth it needed. So I was pretty pleased with that. I'll just leave those to dry now and carry on. There's just one more thing I want to do with this, and it's just to add a little bit of glitter. I did add a tiny bit of glitter, nothing that really changed it. I hope you enjoyed this change with the texture paste, and join me again tomorrow, and hope I can think of some other things to give a go. Take care, my lovelies. Bye for now.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm lining up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand. There's no way to speak or reach out my hand. Watching the paper slowly unfold, bracing for news that I can't bear to hold, while I'm singing this song to myself. I sing this softly to myself. Tore up my jeans on the fence. This iron road I cannot bend, but my walking is lighter when I walk with a friend. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm waking up early again, sitting alone and listening in. There is no separation from you in the end. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally